Yeah.
Hey yo, man, it's your time. Man, fuck poverty. Get this money, man. What the fuck you gotta do, you know what I'm saying?
I can tell you're mad at me just by how you
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Phil and Leroy the Judgmental Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This your boy Phil.
And I'm Leroy. Well, here's a TikTok video for you. This is from TikTok, Surviving the Storm 25. It spells like it sounds with a numeral 25. She's homeless with a 2-year-old, and she's just looking for help. Here's the video.
It's just like I'm not the type of person that feels sorry for myself, but I'm just every time I look at my son, I just cry because it's just no way. It's no way I put us in this position. Like, it's just no way, and I did. And it's just like I'm so sorry, so sorry. I just get so
It ain't. Go ahead. Go ahead and say it.
I ain't say nothing.
No, go ahead. What you always say about I was about to say it.
No, you go ahead.
Not a tear in sight.
Oh.
You don't see it.
so sorry. And it's like, yeah, I might be at someone else's house, but who's to know how long this is gonna last?
I see a little tear there on her eye.
Like, all of our stuff is in the storage. I can't even get my soap, toothbrush, toys for my son to play with. Like, nothing.
Who's paying the storage? He must be paying the storage then, right?
The 2-year-old.
Huh?
The
dude she's staying with.
I guess.
She said her stuff is in storage. That means somebody's paying for that.
Yeah.
He just laughs it off. Every time he just laughs it off. Oh, y'all don't need that right now. And don't use lights and water. And before he left, he's like, respect my house.
Well, if you stand with somebody, you're supposed to respect their house.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have.
And if he tell you not to do something, then don't do it. If you don't like it, get your shit together and get out.
Tell me these things. I already know that you're doing me a favor, so I'm gonna do that.
You supposed to.
And it's just like before we got here at his house yesterday, he let me know, all you gotta do is cook clean and and have sex occasionally. I've been friends with you over 15 years, best friends with you. I've never had sex with you.
Kept shooting him down. Now it's time to pay the piper.
Right. Here we go with this friend. Here we go with this woman and this friend.
We friends for 15 years, so I'm supposed to let you bring your kid to my crib, and I'm just gonna take care of y'all.
Yeah.
You ain't doing shit. Talking about when he go to work. So what are you doing? You're not even going to work. You just laying around freeloading.
Right. You got a 2-year-old.
So the least thing you can do is drop them drawers.
The 2-year-olds are rambunctious, running around, hooting, hollering, making noise. What you gonna do? You can't do anything. The kid is a little child. So you disturbing his peace with all this stuff going on. And if he tell you not to do something, then don't do it. Now, if he told you to cook and clean and have occasional sex, then you should have been like, oh no, and not stay there.
Yeah. He put a gun to your head. You had an option. You can do it or not.
Right.
You agreed to do it, and now you jump online and complain about it. The fucking assassinate his character type shit again.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I do that now? That was
why would I do that now?
Came here.
Girl, he been wanting to sleep with you, and that's
Find
just
your
this
baby
is
dad and see if he take you in.
This is way to get into them pants. Like, oh man, oh she gonna be staying there. Oh, she gonna be sleeping with me now.
This is your friend for 15 years. Why would I do that? But because you in a bond, Nate.
So 2 years ago, you had a dude, and you was just having unprotected sex with him, and he can't do anything for you. 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Laughed it off, brushed it off, but
oh, ain't one no brushing off shit.
You've been waiting 15 years for that piece of ass.
Yep. And you was giving it to every dude around the way. Ain't gave up no play. There he's like, damn, this is my chance.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's to the point where we're literally in the dark.
And who knows? Like Anton say, maybe these guys that been hanging around you for all these years and all that stuff, and y'all never did anything. Now he wants to do something. Maybe that's the guy that you're supposed to be with, like he said. Mm-hmm. Like he been with you, he been around you that long. He might like you like that.
The man let you move in and he's taking care of you. You ain't got a job and you got a kid. Shit, cook, clean, and give him the drawers. What's the problem, y'all? It sounds like a relationship to me.
Right. He may like you like that, and this is way of maybe being in a relationship with her, like you just said.
He told me don't open any blinds to let any light through because the leasing office is right here. Be mindful of the water. We have to take a bath. I have to brush my teeth. I'm always gonna be mindful of that. Before he left out to go to work, hey, I'm about to go to work. Respect my place. Don't open the blinds. Don't go outside. Like I said, I'm in here with a 2-year-old.
Pack your shit and leave if you don't like it. That's all I gotta say. They
if
got fucking shelters for females with babies and shit. They'll take you in.
right, if he making these rules of the house, you just gotta respect it. If you don't like it, get your stuff and roll.
You
Or
ain't got an aunt, uncle. You ain't got no parents. Nobody that's there for you. He's the only one that's there for you. You giving him hell?
right.
It's hard. It's very, very hard.
Well, I hope she survived the storm. Shout out to her. Well, we got another video. Here's Kiki one of a kind. It's Kiki number one of a kind, spelled just like it sounds. She's a single mother paying $3,900 a month for a car. Here's the video.
These car rental places are getting out of control and it hurts my heart. I am a single mom of 2 that relies on a car to get my kids to and from wherever they have to go, get myself to the grocery store, and also get myself to the 8 to 9 different doctor's appointments a month that I go to because I have sick health problems. So what I do is I do gig work, Instacart, Grubhub, Ship, Spark, all type of grocery store orders all day while I have a babysitter or they're with my family, just to make the $130 just to pay it back to the car rental, just to go home and not have any money made.
Yeah, ma'am, just get a job. If you want to do gig work on the side, then so be it. But just get a job. She can find a job somewhere.
Save your money and get you a little hoopty for that $3,000.
Right. That's ridiculous. So you going to rent a car to do gig work. Now, when all your shift is over from doing all that stuff, you're pretty much just using that money to pay the car off. That doesn't make any sense.
For the day. So basically I started renting vehicles in April when my car went out. So April was $3,000 a month, May was $3,000 a month, June is $3,000 a month, and they said the summer rates are high. So now it's $130 a day, which is $3,900 a month, and I am sick in the head. Now with it
Get a job, ma'am, please.
being
She sure is
$4,000
one of a kind.
Get a job. Clock in at 8 and leave at and clock out at 5, please.
a month, I don't have a lump sum.
If you want to do, I don't know who's watching the kids, but if you want to do gig work after work to make a little couple extra dollars, then so be it. But get a job because this ain't working for you. Or unless you get your car fixed, one or the
To
other.
pay
But even if you get your car fixed, you still should just get a job. There's nothing wrong with having a job.
it ahead of time. I have to pay it daily, which is why I drop my kids off. I make my money for the 6-hour shifts that I do. And then if whatever I make, I give it straight to the car rental place to extend it to the next day. However, recently, y'all, I ain't been making $130 a day. So guess what I do? I used all my emergency money to fill in for the gaps that I don't make the $130 a day for a car rental. So I've been borrowing my behind off and using emergency money, and I'm all out of borrowed money. Every
I mean, that's not funny. That's not funny.
Shit, fucking clown. These girls, man, they jump on TikTok to fucking boohoo, cry about being an adult. Take care of your shit, girl.
my family can't give me everything, y'all. Like, they're helping me as much as they can, but just like I can't borrow any more money. So now if I don't make the $130 a day or can't borrow it, I'm SOL. Like, there's nothing else for me to do. Lastly, the most I've ever been paid at a job with 2 college degrees, $16 an hour, and those checks were like $400 per week.
Where did you get these degrees in, ma'am? Because it's probably some old stupid shit.
Like our boy Kevin Samuels say underwater basket weaving and shit.
Right.
So 3 of those checks is gonna be my rent, which will leave me with $400 for the rest of my bills, which is not gonna work because I still have to get to and from all these doctor's appointments every month that I have to go to because I'm severely sick with heart racing, heart skipping beats, passing out spells, dizziness all day, the room spinning.
But you driving.
Right.
So you're gonna have a something happen to your heart, or you having a dizzy spell when you're driving. That don't make any
Yeah,
sense.
she's lying. Go get a disability check then.
All day. Like I have a lot of doctors that I have to see monthly, and it's just like if I just get a job and then I leave the rentals alone, how would I get to all these appointments? I can do the bus. However, I'm not putting my kids on there because it's kind of not safe. And in the areas, you know? And it's just like I don't want to subject them to that.
How many
And
kids she got? I thought she only had one.
Did she say two?
I thought
I'm
she
not
said
sure.
one earlier, but now she's saying kids with an S.
Okay.
with me getting a job for $16 an hour, I'm just trying to think that $400 remaining would have to do groceries, We Energies, phone bill, internet bill, and a couple other bills, minus car bills, because I won't be having a car, and that's still not going to help. I still will be struggling. So now I say this to say car rental places are getting over dirty, dirty dogs. They have literally said, bump you, we're getting all our money, we know you need us, desperate.
So you gonna blame the car company, the car rental company? Come on now.
They in the business to make money. You need to figure it out, lady.
Right.
So we're just gonna upcharge and upcharge and upcharge and make you keep spending all your money. And I am fed up because this month, July, is a struggle with orders. I think more people are getting their own orders, and it's leaving it dog eat dog out here in the gig world, and it's extremely. So I say all that to say I have 2 college degrees and cannot land a job. I still been applying to jobs. That doesn't mean I don't really want a job or anything, but $16 to $17 an hour is not going to cut it with my bills, even if I cut out a car. But let's just say I cut out a car and I'm able to get me a regular car. If I
But you still in a hole anyway. So what I'm saying is, why don't you just get a job?
She can't because she got all these medical problems and doctors you got to go see. She can't work 40 hours a week.
Okay, but she driving a car 6 hours. So she's in the car endangering herself and everybody else if she have a fall out or
Yep.
something happen with her heart.
Yep.
have a car note and car insurance added to that, baby, I'm even majorly struggling. This is crazy. But yeah, I'm working hard. I just been going hard with TikTok shop videos, and I will continue to go harder and figure it out because we're not going down without a fight. I'm gonna knock it out the ballpark because this rental place gotta go and I can't do it no more. Talk to y'all later. Call y'all back.
Well, knock it out with a job. Clock in at 8 o'clock and clock out at 5. Get a job, ma'am, because that ain't working. All right, we going to North Miami, Florida, where Marcus Early killed a man for a gold chain and then took selfies with it. Here's the report.
New at 5, video caught the moment a 21-year-old man was killed by two men trying to steal his gold necklace. The deadly shooting happened back in May of 2023 in North Miami Beach. Now, 2 years later, one of the accused killers is hoping for a judge to let him go home and wait for his trial. NBC6 reporter Christian Colon.
Well, he was doing a lot of struggling for that chain with a gun. The guy had a gun in his hand, and there was another guy with him, and he had a gun. I've been like, look, you can take this thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Joins
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of struggling. I'd have gave him that chain and ran the other way.
us with what the judge decided.
Surveillance video captured when two men with guns pulled up on 21-year-old Malcolm Johnson Jr. to steal his gold necklace. As one man fought the victim, the other appeared to pick up the victim's items from the floor. The robbery turned to murder when the thieves started shooting. The victim collapsed as the killers drove away.
Who is in this picture? Who is the picture in this picture?
Marcus, and that is the picture matching the description of the victim's medallion.
Marcus Ealy is in jail for allegedly killing over this gold necklace that police say he took home to his girlfriend to snap selfies. Pictures showed the two posing with the piece of jewelry just hours.
Look
She should be on the other side too. She need to be going to jail too, posting pictures with it. So she knew what was up.
Agreed, because when he walked in, he told her what happened.
After the real owner's life was cut short.
You have one assumption on top of another assumption on top of another assumption. In this case, you have a flip. Is what you have. That's really what this case is about.
Today, Ealy's attorney slammed the state attorney's case as weak and requested his client get house arrest to wait for trial.
You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding. How are the cases weak? And we seen videos of the guy committing the murder,
and posting
stealing.
online. That was the dead giveaway right there. You got my man that's dead jury.
Right.
But prosecutors were against any form of release out of jail since they are confident Ealy is a killer, especially since the second man seen on video took a 20-year prison deal and flipped on his co-defendant.
Oh shit, and a guy told on him. So what the hell? He want house arrest. Shit.
Defendant agrees that he is willing to testify in open court against Marcus Ealy if required by the court of the state, including testifying that Marcus Ealy fired the gun to murder victim Malcolm Avery Johnson Jr.
Mario Fogler told police Ealy was the shooter. Additionally, Ealy's brother
to shoot him. You had what you wanted.
Right.
Police to confess he recognized the man on the surveillance.
It almost seemed like they was trying to. This could be more to the story. Because, like you seen the guy pick up the chain that was laying on the ground. It almost seemed like they was trying to kidnap him. They was trying to get him in their car.
Who said they saw him and called? Was the Eli brother called? Who called?
Let me go back.
Malcolm Avery Johnson Jr.
Mario Fogler told police Ealy was the shooter. Additionally, Ealy's brother called police to confess he recognized the man on the surveillance video as one.
Oh, shit.
He said, that's my brother in the video y'all looking for. Damn.
Is it a reward?
It probably was.
Yep, that's my brother. Can I get a reward out of this?
One of his own.
Cause see that part how it looked like he was trying to get him in the back seat of the car.
I can't in
They already have the chain.
any good conscience say that it would be safe for the community to return this defendant to his home where the law enforcement has gone to the extent of putting a poll cam to observe what's going on.
And at the end of today's hearing, the judge denied granting him a bond. She felt the community would be a lot safer with him behind bars, especially since police were already surveying his house through a secret camera before this chain murder even happened.
Oh, shit.
His ass is grass.
Right.
Happened.
And this is Florida, too? Shit, he ain't never getting out.
Nope.
Ealy has pleaded.
You know, they put your ass to death.
Not to. In Miami, Christian Colon, NBC 6 News.
Yeah, the hell, my brother. Yeah, that's my brother over there. I can recognize him. What's this reward you talking about? So we go to St. Gabriel's, Louisiana. St. Gabriel police officer Devin Boutte was found dead after his home had been in a relationship with an accused killer and had supplied him with marijuana and methamphetamine to sell to the community. Here's the report.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. A day after the stabbing death of a St. Gabriel police captain, the investigative unit uncovered a bombshell about what led to the killing.
The Iberville Parish Sheriff's Office confirms Captain Devin Boutte and the suspect Warren Mitchell were in a relationship that spun out of control for both of them. Best casualty with what she uncovered.
Michael, Sylvia, this explosive information comes from the sheriff's office, where investigators told me Boutte and Mitchell were already on their radar after several tips. On Sunday, news of 34-year-old police captain Devin Boutte's potential murder rocked the small community of St. Gabriel.
Devin was in love with the police department and the city of St. Gabriel. He loved this community, and they loved him.
Boutte's chief, Kevin Ambo, was the first person to find his body.
Hopefully I'll never have to witness something like that again.
He tells us it was Boutte's boyfriend, Warren Mitchell III, who alerted him.
I was notified by the sailor, sent an officer out. I came out and checked myself, and I ended up finding him succumbed to his injuries.
Mitchell confessed over the phone. The sheriff's office says Boutte was ambushed here in his home while he was sleeping. Mitchell allegedly stabbed him twice, once in the front and in the back. And investigators recovered that kitchen knife still inside Boutte when they arrived. What they also recovered inside the home that the police captain and Mitchell had been sharing, drugs. According to the sheriff's office, Boutte had been providing Mitchell with weed and meth to sell and use.
Is this from the people he done robbed?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
God damn, this boy was shady. He was asking for this.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be that Boutte lost his direction through the relationship with this man.
Oh, don't blame it on that.
It clouded his judgment.
Shit. His judgment was already clouded.
Sheriff Brett Stassi says he had gotten a tip about this weeks ago.
And that would be our jurisdiction.
That he was stealing from drug dealers or whatever.
Actually asked the Attorney General's office to investigate Booty just 10 days before he was killed.
There's nothing that you can compare this crime to any other that I can remember in recent years.
The suspect, 25-year-old Warren Mitchell III, has a lengthy criminal past.
Drugs, robbery, even some indecent behavior with back when he was a juvenile.
And was even a suspect in a murder in Texas in 2021.
Damn, this cop sure know how to find him the right boyfriend, huh?
Mm-hmm. They all in cahoots with each other. Don't try to seem like this dude just the cop was on a straight and narrow, and then here he come and just fuck everything up, please.
On bond for a robbery he allegedly committed last month when the stabbing happened.
We've talked to the people in the community.
Stassi says that robbery was a key point in the pair's increasingly toxic relationship.
He thought that he was trapped in this relationship and this was the only way out.
So the way to get out of this relationship is he got to steal drugs and sell them on the street.
He had attempted a couple times prior to get out of this relationship.
You a damn cop. You already know what the guy was up to. You could have got him arrested.
And he couldn't seem to get away.
Meaning what exactly?
A few weeks ago, he did a robbery at a store, knowing that he would be arrested and brought to jail. And that in fact happened. He posted a $27,000 bond, and Captain Booty went to the store and tried to repay the money and asked that they would come forward to drop charge.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
The term not being used
What the hell was this dude thinking about?
officially, the situation between Booty and Mitchell has all the red flags of domestic violence.
He used some coercion and to keep pressure on him that I went and paid the money back. I got you out of the mental place. I did this. Just
because they all in cahoots with each other, sir. He wasn't doing that.
Some control.
They're trying to cover for their boy.
Right, exactly. And our reporter here ain't buying that shit either. But it ain't like she can't really say much.
Tactics that he used to kind of control him.
Despite Stassi wanting them to hold Mitchell without bond, Judge Elizabeth Ingolio set it at $500,000 this afternoon. For the investigative unit, Bess Casserly, WBRZ News 2.
And shout out to the South, because they'll be killing people. He already confessed to stabbing the cop, and they still give him bond. What the hell? All right, we're going to Hateville, Georgia, where Mericole Smith faces charges of misdemeanor battery and simple battery. Atlanta sports reporter Tabitha Turner alleges she was pepper sprayed in the face after physically attacked by an Uber driver, Mericole, I don't know how to pronounce her name, over the weekend after a dispute over the car temperature. Here's the report.
You are. I requested a call. Get the out the car. What the wrong with you? You got the right.
Violence in an Uber.
You got the right one.
Video captured the confrontation that ended with a passenger pepper spray.
Refund my money.
Channel 2's Audrey Washington is live now. And
well, damn, if the lady wanted you to work the air conditioner, why don't you do it? It's not like she's gonna be in the car all day long.
Audrey, this started with a dispute over air conditioning.
And why they got baby in the back seat like this? She could have just stood up and just told the report.
Yeah, things really got heated. The passenger told me she was sitting in the back of an Uber like this with the window rolled down halfway. She asked that Uber driver to roll up the window and turn on the AC. She said when that didn't happen, that violent argument ensued.
She probably was running low on gas, just like the other lady. I don't understand that. In Georgia heat.
This is the viral video sparking controversy this week. In the video, two women, an Uber driver and her passenger.
Get the out the car. What the is wrong with you?
According to the passenger, popular sports reporter Tabitha Turner, the drama started when she ordered a comfort Uber from Hartsfield-Jackson Airport to her home on Saturday.
What's a comfort Uber?
I have no idea.
This is so hurtful.
She says because it was 90 degrees that day, she asked the Uber driver to roll up the windows, but Turner says the driver refused.
She likes to leave the windows down in case customers are sick.
Turner tells me the driver, Mericole Smith, grew angry and demanded she get out of the car here along I-85 North in Hapeville. Turner's attorney says that's when things turned physical.
The Uber driver turns into the back seat and maces my client in the face.
Turner's attorney says his client tried to deploy her pepper spray in defense, but he says Smith then tried to physically pull Turner out of the car. The two women struggled on the side of the road.
I was like covered in blood.
Wednesday, the Uber driver, Mericole Smith, spoke out. Though she is now facing battery charges, she says Turner was the aggressor.
I am essentially fighting for my life.
Smith became overwhelmed.
Come on, lady, it's Uber.
Down in tears.
I have to relive this over and over
Yeah, you gotta play the role.
and over again.
Still, Turner says Smith did not tell the truth about what happened. Turner says she's now dealing with the backlash on social media.
People questioning my character.
Yeah, your character is ignorant.
She said, I just wanted to go home.
You got the wrong person that said question my character. Now, which one is ignorant?
This one right here, faking like she crying with no tears.
So you believe the backseat driver was at
There's
fault?
more to the video. I saw this video and she kept asking the girl, I think she's saying roll the window down or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or what did she say? Can you? It was either turn the air off and roll the window down, or turn the air on and roll the window up, and the lady wouldn't do it. But like shit, every time I've caught an Uber, even a cab, I don't say shit and they take me right to my destination. You ain't got to conversate and be telling them what to do.
Agreed.
And then y'all sitting here fighting in the damn car. She told her to get out before it escalated that part. The girl told her to pull over. She said she pulled over and told her to get out of her car, and she wouldn't have got to get out of her car.
Was it on the highway?
Yeah, well, she said she was on the highway.
Okay.
If somebody said get out your car, just get out the car. It's their car. This is not Uber's car.
And I just heard back from Hapeville police about 20 minutes ago. They told me that the warrant is now signed. Mericole Smith told me she plans to turn herself in. Uber said in a statement that this kind of behavior is never acceptable. And we are live here in Midtown Atlanta. Audrey Washington, Channel 2 Action News.
I think she said her air wasn't working, and the girl kept saying, "Can you put the air on this hot back here?" So she had the window down, but I guess it was some heat coming from outside or whatever. And that's when the girl started getting an attitude with her, whatever. And then they had some words, and then she pulled over and said, "Well, get out. I'm not getting out of nothing," or whatever. And then that's when it went to the next level. Just get out of people's car.
We going to Miami, Florida, where Brittany G. Scott is facing charges after police says she drugged and stole Rolexes from multiple men she met at South Beach bars, dating back to at least 2023. Here's the report.
This girl trying to die.
So I'm literally...
Now to an alarming arrest of a
What'd you say?
I said she trying to die.
New York woman.
Now, I'm going to assume that this woman got a great body because I don't know how in the world she was meeting these men and drugging them.
Well, nowadays you put enough makeup and wigs on, you can kind of look like something. She now got like a bad looking face, but she can clean it up, and she's fucked up with her hair and stuff.
Was accused of meeting men on South Beach, drugging.
Oh, there go our baby, Judge Glazer. Like I said, see
this girl right here. Find her Instagram or her fucking Facebook.
And baby, she must got a hell of a body.
Them and robbing them. Police say that it all started back in 2023.
And NBC6's Steve Litz has more on the luxury thefts and why police think there could be more victims.
Brittany Scott accused of meeting up with men, likely drugging them, say police, and then ripping them off. The prosecutor and the judge with this discussion.
The concern is, what is she slipping them?
They choose to need to take somebody home when they meet in a club. We can't be everybody's parent. You got to be careful when you pick up somebody at a club.
You do, but it kind of seemed like you was blaming a man, Judge Glazer. It almost kind of seemed like you was judging the men. Yeah, you do have to be careful, but it ain't their fault. They didn't think they was going to be drugged. There they go, being pro women, sticking up for each other. And one of these people that was drugged passed away, had a medical condition where they couldn't take medication or whatever, and had an overdose or stroked out or something.
All of the victims describe a similar situation, meeting Scott on South Beach, having drinks, and then going back to their homes. One man lives in a building in the Brickell area, another in Wynwood. Scott appeared in court on 3 separate instances. The prosecutor said one encounter was violent.
The defendant hit him in the head with a bottle of wine and he lost consciousness.
But in other instances, police say Scott slipped her victims drugs.
Once they fall asleep, then she steals their watches. In these 3 cases, they were Rolex watches, and takes their credit cards. Immediately thereafter, she starts racking up charges on their credit cards.
Scott told the judge she took a plea deal on similar charges on Monday and was on probation when she was arrested.
I gotta see how Miss Scott looked like, because that mugshot at her in court.
That's why I said you gotta find another one of them pictures of her.
Or she could be one of them thin black women that the white guys like.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she could be like one of them.
And police did have that suspect on surveillance video, so they know what she looked like. And an officer spotted her right over here on Northwest 7th Avenue near 81st Street yesterday and then arrested her. Live in Northwest Miami-Dade, I'm Steve Litz, NBC 6 News.
Where's this at, Miami?
Yes. Well, all right. You can reach the Judgmentals on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube at PNL Judgmentals, Instagram at _Judgmentals, or you can email us at pnljudgmentals@gmail.com. So, all right, Phil.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Facebook comments on my photos, that's why I stay on the low. Most of y'all is associates, so I be on my dolo. Hold up, whoa, hold the phone. You think all I do is rap? I can do it on my own. That's why I produce the track. No wonder where my crew is at.